Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Gaming News, the show that has a host that had a stain on his shirt, and then he tried to, use water, and the stain just got worse, and I thought, well, that's probably the worst thing that happened today. And then the news came, and there was so much of it, and a lot of it was just insanely bad, and so I had to pick and choose, and we're probably gonna have to continue more on Monday, because we gotta do a Cred Minute, and it's... Today in the news, Susan Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube since 2014, is stepping down. According to the New York Times, Miss Wojcicki's departure signifies an end to the early pioneering days of YouTube and its parent company Google, and adds to the lengthening list of women who have left senior roles at big Silicon Valley companies in recent years. A personal friend of the founders of Google, she was put in charge after that company bought YouTube, so let that nepotism sink in. And certainly from a business perspective, she turned YouTube from a video platform into one of the largest social media companies in the world. As some tech dude I saw on Twitter said, YouTube is the way it is today because of her. And I know he meant that as a compliment, but as a YouTuber, she has done nothing but make it more of a hassle to do this for a living, for fun, to be creative, to whatever. It's all algorithms and business gobbledygook right now. And I'm not alone in saying almost everyone here hates it. Where would I even start with a list of complaints? Since she took over, it has become harder to create, harder to monetize, harder to deal with flags, especially false flags, harder to deal with pretty much every back-end aspect of content creation. Everything has become algorithms, especially since 2017, when if you ask any YouTuber, when did things start to get really weird and funky on the back end and become harder to make videos? 2017 would be it, because that's when all the algorithms rolled out and it became about chasing that rather than creating something that was worth creating. Now everyone's chasing algorithms, and you would think this is the part where I say good riddance. But taking her place is Chief Product Officer Neil Mohan, who has been a longtime Web3 crypto and NFT advocate. He once said he thinks there's incredible potential in bringing that to YouTube. And Mohan has been working to make YouTube more immersive, much like the metaverse. In an interview in 2022, Mohan said, "The first area in which you can expect to see an impact is gaming, where we'll work to bring more interactions to games and make them feel more alive." So get ready for that shit. In other what the hell are you thinking news, Redfall, the newest game from Bethesda where you hunt down vampires in an open world co-op FPS game, which we recently learned would require an always online connection to play, has provided us with another come on, what? Revelation. This time, according to Reset Era, the Bethesda support site states the physical Xbox copies of Redfall are Xbox Play Anywhere codes, which can be played on both the Xbox Series XS and the Microsoft Xbox app on PC. That's right, apparently, for some reason, it is becoming more and more popular to include codes instead of discs in giant collector's editions. Well, Redfall is just gonna do it for standard edition too. And while I understand the desire to have a code that is good for both Xbox and PC, it doesn't make any sense then to just have a box. It's just a waste. I assume it's so they can stick it on shelves and get eyes on it, but it's still a waste. I don't understand why they would do that. It's like when Nintendo has a box and then the cartridge is like this big. It never makes sense to me. I always feel like this is just a waste of packaging, but this really is a waste of packaging. I mean, am I the only one here? What do you think? I feel like I'm insane. Speaking of insane, it's time for your Cred Minute.
Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to the Cred Minute, my once-a-week segment where I talk about whatever I want for a minute. This week, we're talking about YouTube Shorts. I even made a YouTube short about YouTube Shorts because I'm tired of them clogging up my sub feed. Every time I go to my sub feed, I'm looking for some fun videos to watch, and I swear to God, a third of them are just YouTube Shorts. And I'm like, dude, listen, I don't hate shorts, all right? I make shorts, but it gets to a point where it's like every day there's just people clogging up the shorts feed, and I get it, right? but I just want the ability to kind of organize them. That's all I want. I just want to be able to be like, okay, you know, if I click this little button here in my sub feed, it makes it so shorts are over here and normal videos are over here, right? That's all I want. Or to be able to like check a box to be like, show shorts, show this, right? Just, I don't even care if it resets and I have to like do it every time. That's fine. I'll do it. But I just want better organization of those. That's all I want. But a lot of people just use the homepage now anyway, is what I've learned, you know. I mean, listen, the sub feed was always broken anyway, so I don't know why I'm like, you know, so passionate about the sub feed. I guess it's just one of those things where I've just used it for so long. It's just what I do. And that's my Cred Minute.
Thanks again, Crendor. Anyway, that is it for your 5-minute gaming news. I'll see you all Monday. There's so much more to talk about. Until then, have a great weekend.